Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking to see at the messages that the divine wants you to hear at this present moment in time. It is always important for you to use your own wisdom and your own discernment as you're watching these readings, understanding that they are generalized, but I always dive deep so that these readings feel more like a personal reading. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using our oracle cards. We're going to be using our tarot cards as well. So the first card that is coming up for you, you are receiving the card of a repeat offender. So some of you, someone from the past is coming back to beg for forgiveness. For some of you, the divine is saying that it is important for you to look at people who keep on coming in and out of your life over and over again, and they bring nothing but chaos. They bring nothing but just destructive type of energies around you. It is important for you to ask why these very same people keep on coming in and out, because for some of you, it is time for you to start releasing some people, some situations, and some energies out of your life. So repeat offender is on the cards for you. Okay, the next card that we have, the divine wants you to understand that currently, okay, there is just something that you are not seeing the whole picture. There's just something that you could be, maybe someone misleading you, I'm feeling and hearing. Maybe this is connected to this repeat offender type of energy that is here. This person comes back, they really lay all the cards on the table, or at least it seems like they are laying all the cards on the table. They seem really genuine. They seem really sincere. But the thing is, over time, you're going to be seeing that this person was bringing nothing but deception. So the divine is saying that there is just something where you're currently not seeing the whole picture. It might feel to you deep down and in your heart and in your soul that someone is really sorry for what they did, or a situation deserves a second chance. But the divine is saying, be cautious, because again, there is just something that you are currently not seeing at the moment. Let's get another card to see what the messages are. So here you have our card that is talking about karma is coming. That's interesting, because what I'm hearing is, remember we just spoke about a repeat offender that is here. What I'm hearing is that for some of you, the reason why this repeat offender is back, the reason why this person is coming back into your life is because karma has come into their life and started knocking. It is now time to pay up. And you know that Lady Justice doesn't play like that. When it is time to pay karma, it is time to pay. So these people are starting to go through it. Their lives could just be going through some turbulent situations. And because of that, they come back to you to ask for forgiveness, to ask for assistance, ask for help. But the divine is saying it is important for them to learn the lessons that they need to learn. Not because these lessons are meant to punish them, but because it is time for them to grow. And it is time for them to understand cause and effect. Okay, so whatever is happening, when someone comes back in your life this month in August, or in a couple of days' time, just be very cautious, because they could be running away from Lady Justice. Because Lady Justice doesn't care whether you beg, whether you plead. Lady Justice is blind to all the emotions, to all the manipulation. Lady Justice brings the sword of truth. And it is now time to face up to the truth of their action. And now, miraculously, suddenly, they are sorry. Suddenly, they want to talk. Suddenly, they want a reconciliation. Really ask yourself why, and be very cautious of anyone that you are allowing access back into your life, okay? So let's get another card and see how this story is going. So we have our card, which is wanting you to understand that it is important for you to step into your logic mind, okay? Putting emotions to one side. Because the divine is saying, when you start logically looking at this person and how they treat you and the drama they bring and the history you have, you're going to start understanding that this person has treated you how they felt about you. And trust me, nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed about their feelings is that now it is time to pay up, and they don't want to pay. And they come back to you and they're sorry, they're trying to explain themselves, But the divine is saying that, listen, how they have treated you in the past is how they are going to be treating you in the future. When Lady Justice has left and their situation improves, they're going to dip and they are gone. They are leaving you again high and dry. The divine is saying that nothing has changed, because this leopard that we're talking about hasn't changed its spots at all. It is just that karma has come for payment, and this person doesn't want to pay. This person is afraid, and they think they can appease Lady Justice. They think they can appease karma through coming back and apologizing to all the people that they know and feel deep down in their heart and in their souls that they've done wrong. They are going to come back and beg for forgiveness. They are going to be sorry for all the things that they say to you. They are going to be sorry for all the things that they put you through. But the takeaway, the bottom line of the message that is on the table is how they treat you, is how they feel about you, period. If Lady Justice wasn't here wanting payment, if they were not thrown out, if they were not in some type of difficult situation, they wouldn't be coming back to you to apologize and to explain. And when their situation improves, again, they are going to be gone. So the divine is saying that for some of you, it is going to be important for you to start taking a spiritual bath, because it allows you to cleanse everything that you're holding in your heart. Remember what I told you, what I'm being told to say to you is to start thinking logically about this person and this situation, and every single time that they have disappointed you. When you put your emotions to one side and use logic, you can start seeing the repeating patterns and how, in a way, that you have been giving permission to this person to act the fool. How you have been giving them permission to lie, to cheat, to break your heart, as long as when they come back, they are genuinely sorry. As long when they come back, they tell you a tale that is unbelievable, and before you know it, you feel sorry for them and you're forgiving them. So the divine is saying that no, this loop, this karmic cycle has to end. And it is important for you to just go and cleanse your heart and your soul, to remove the attachments to this situation that is here. And for some of you, it's not even the attachment to this person. It is an attachment to pain. It is an attachment to disappointment, because this is what life has taught you since you were a child. So some of you start associating love and compassion and that type of feeling to people who bring these types of chaotic situations. What I'm hearing is that for some of you, you're almost wanting to heal these types of people. You're wanting to mend them. All the broken people are attracted to you, but they are attracted to your light. They are not attracted to the fact that they want to do the work that is required for them to become a better person. And they know that when they mess up and they leave, they can always come back, because you're an empath. You're always wanting to help and assist, and you're always willing to forgive. But by default, you are teaching these people that it is all right to act like the way they have been acting for many, many years, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to be getting our oracle cards, rather our tarot cards. And as usual, I'll always let you know that we have our candle magic ceremony that we are going to be doing on the 1st of August for the supermoon in Aquarius. And of course, you are invited to that supermoon. We're going to be doing our cleansing ceremonies, removing blockages, wiping the slate clean so that we can plant our seeds of intention on a clean slate. So if you're wanting to be part of the candle magic prayer ceremony on the 1st of August, go in the description box below, go to my website and reserve your space on that ceremony. And then please do remember to write your petition about what it is that I am praying for, and then remember to send your petition to me before the date, okay? So I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I need to tell you. Cord cutting ceremonies, I do cord cutting ceremonies, cleansing ceremonies, banishing ceremonies. If you just feel that there is that attachment, that you need to just get that sword and sever that attachment. Again, cord cutting ceremonies, banishing ceremonies, they're all linked in the description box below. All right, so let's have a look to see at the bottom of the deck what you need to know at this present moment in time. You're receiving the energies of the 5 of Pentacles, what you need to know right now is that this repeat offender is coming back to you because either they're going through a health situation, okay? They need somewhere to stay. They need somewhere to just rest. Some of them, they're going through financial challenges connected to the way that they've acted in the past. They haven't managed their finances well. They haven't taken care of their health. Maybe they were drinking, self-sabotaging, drugs, whatever it is that they were doing. And like I said to you, now that Lady Justice is here and karma has come for the debts to be paid, this person is coming back. So the divine is saying that the reason why you're getting this card is to be very cautious of everyone, friends, family, co-workers, whoever is coming back from the past. Even if they're your children, the people that you love and care about, especially when you've had some challenging situations over and over again and you haven't spoken for a while because you had a fallout. The fallout could have been especially about money. Be cautious about inviting these people back in because they are going to be finding you in a place where you're feeling peaceful. At least you're trying to rebuild your life, or you're at a place where you feel that things are finally going right for you because you've taken time to work for what you have. And then knock, knock, this person needs help. Before you know it, the money that you'd saved for a rainy day, that is going to dwindle, that is going to disappear because now you're trying to help this person. But as you're trying to help this person, you are actually putting yourself in a compromised situation. So be very careful about giving money to people, lending money to people, especially if you've got history with them. Just be very cautious. So the divine is saying that for you, it is going to be really important for you to just remain in the energies of the Eight of Pentacles. You're really focused about your work, about the future. You're focused about investments, about growing your wealth. You are doing great, and this is good. So don't allow these people who are going to come in and say to you, hey, they bring this energy of the Page of Pentacles, a teenager type of energy, an irresponsible type of energy. They come to you and say, hey, let me just borrow a little bit. I've fallen on hard times, Five of Pentacles. And you have been working hard. You've been resilient. It's not like anything is just landed on your lap. You had to work for everything that you have. And now, because you care about this person, you are starting to give your money away. And before you know it, like I said, you could actually start looking at your finances and realize that this person has infected you with that scarcity mindset. So the divine is saying that the reason why you're really being told to be cautious about this returning energy is that you are going to be infected financially or even your health. So be very cautious because energy, vibrations, they are very contagious. When you're around a person who has got a scarcity mindset, when you're around a person who doesn't seem to understand how the law of vibration works, then they're always like in this type of energy, they are going to infect you because it is a lot easier to bring energy down than it is to raise energy up. So for you, it will be a challenge to raise this person, to start believing in themselves, to start praying, to start believing in law of attraction, to start working on themselves. It is going to take a lot of energy out of you. But when we look at the other way around, it is going to be easy for this person to come in and to be an energy vampire, right? They're coming in and to be an energy vampire and to suck and to drain your finances, your resources, and your health. So before you know it, you are in this type of position that is here. So this is what I'm saying to you, that the divine is saying to you that there is something that you are currently not seeing at this present moment in time. And this is why the divine is saying to you, it is important to step into the Hermit card. The Hermit card, you are isolating yourself, right? Social distancing yourself from some people, from a lot of people, for some of you, because you're understanding that when this person comes, your emotions start clouding your judgment and you're not able to think clearly, Remember, the divine was talking about being logical, putting emotions aside. That is going to be really, really important. But the energies of the major arcana card of the hermit card, it is saying to you that it is going to be important for you just to be alone, okay? To be distant for some people, to love some people from a distance. You are focusing, okay, on your wishes. You've got the star that is connected to the star card. You're focused on your wishes. You're knowing where you're going, and you don't have the energy, the oil, the fuel to be sharing this energy to some people who are just going to waste it. So this is why the divine is saying it is very, very important for you to understand that you're currently not seeing the whole picture connected to some people who are going to be coming in and asking for assistance from you. I know that this reading is not for everyone, but even if you feel that this reading is not for you, still watch this reading, because there just could be something that comes from nowhere. And now you're caught off guard. Someone comes in with a sad story, they are really laying it out, and before you know it, you're reaching into your pocket and you're wanting to assist them. The divine is saying, be cautious, think twice, because this person that is here takes away from you, and what they're going to do, they are just going to squander this money away, and they're going to come back again because they see you as their personal ATM. They see you as their personal ATM. Why? Because they see you as a responsible person. They see you being diligent and working hard and stacking your money away. And because of this, they know that they can come and say whatever it is that they need to say, knowing that you have reserves that are there. Even though they might be small, but still you are responsible and you always save for a rainy day, right? And this person knows that. So they know when they come to you, they're not going to be arriving to you when you have nothing. They arrive to you on payday. They arrive to you when you have something, and they'll put as much pressure on you until you fold and you give. Because you can see that this person is walking away with something that you have given them, that you are working on. So now you have to spend more time, more energy working to create more wealth or rebuilding your resources again. So be very cautious. What I'm hearing when I'm looking at this energy that is here, for clarification, when I was talking about someone coming in and affecting you, infecting you, I think that's the way you said, infecting you with that scarcity mindset that is really hard to shake off. Especially when you get infected and now you're suffering, now your resources, your money is starting to dwindle, now you're starting to lose things. Now you're like, whoa, this person came and they left their negative energy behind. And this negative energy was like a financial vampire, was like a health vampire. It just came in and sucked the life out of your life. And this person walks away feeling rejuvenated because the pages are like that teenager kind of energy. You light people up, literally, okay? You have the energies of the hermit card. You light people up. But the divine is saying, be careful with who you share your light with, okay? Some people, you just need to encourage them with your voice, but they don't need to have access to your energies or your finances because they don't have the mental capabilities to use that money wisely. They don't have the know-how because they're bringing the energies of the page. The page are naive. So this person is very naive when it comes to money and resources and about how to grow their money and resources, especially when it requires them to be disciplined. So the divine is saying to you, let me go back to the message that came in connected to the energies of the Five of Pentacles. So the divine is saying to you, the person will come and infect you with that scarcity mindset. At the beginning, you won't even see it happening, but over time, like gangrene, it will grow and it will grow. And before you know it, you need to go and amputate something. You need to go and do a deep spiritual cleanse to remove the energies that this person left behind. So let me take these two cards and let's talk about it. So what I'm hearing, the reason why you got this card, go and take a spiritual bath, is that when this energy comes, this vampire comes into your home, into your life, go and take a spiritual cleanse, sage your home, okay? Remove their like they're draining type of energy. They just don't drain on an energetic level. They drain your finances. They drain your being, your vibrancy. They drain your belief and your faith. They just suck everything out of you. They're like a black hole that is never satisfied. And for some of you, what I'm hearing is that this is a group of people. Maybe you have a sibling, you've got a parent, you've got a friend, and you always notice they come in threes. Your sibling comes with a sad story, you take one of your pentacles, you help them. They're off, they're on their way. Your parent comes with a sad story, you take a pentacle, you give to them, off, they're on their way. Your friend comes with a sad story, and on it goes. This is why I'm saying to you that some of you feel like you've been infected with a scarcity mindset, because before you know it, you look at your bank account and you're like, wow, where is it all gone? And it doesn't make sense. Fine, you can calculate and you can see where it went. But have you ever had that moment when you had money and you can write everything down and you can see, okay, fine, yes, it adds up that this money went here. But when you're thinking about it on a spiritual level, it doesn't make sense how all that money just disappeared into nothing. So there's a feeling of like that black hole that is here, that will just come and just take everything. And even though you are kind, you are willing to help, the divine is saying, please be cautious, save this video. You're going to be seeing that these people are going to be coming in threes. Maybe someone comes and say, hey, I've been kicked out. Can I stay on your couch? You're like, okay, no problem. Now you're feeding them, now you're taking care of them, but can you see that they're draining your resources in a different way? Another person comes and they say, hey, you know, I've fallen on hard times. I've just lost my job. Can you just spot me for a couple of months? And you're like, no problem. You do so. Something else is gone. Someone else comes to you and say, hey, I'm going through some challenges, health problems at the moment. Do you mind coming to my home and helping me out? Do you mind looking after my children? Do you mind doing this and that for me? This person is draining you energetically. So someone comes and drains you one way, another person comes and drains you another way, and you are not noticing that every time your energy is going, like they say, time is money and energy is money, right? So the divine is saying to you, I really wanted you to understand why this is here, because there is something that is coming. And these people are going to come. They're going to ask for forgiveness. These people are going to be sorry for everything that is said to you. Everything that happened that broke this relationship, they're going to be so sorry about that. And you're going to be tricked to feel sorry for them. So let's get back to the infection that is here. So I want you to remember back in the biblical times. This is where the energies of the Five of Pentacles is based. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles, I understand why this card is here. So I want you to observe this card. So back in the biblical times, I know hundreds of years ago, whatever it is, I'm not very religious like that. But back in the biblical times, you used to have people with leprosy. Okay, so people with leprosy could go to the church and they could get money, food, they can get the assistance and the help that they needed. So to get to the church, they had to wear a bell around their neck. And so the bell, as they're walking, because they're sort of like will be limping. So as they're walking, the bell will be making a jingly noise, right? And at the same time, they had to say, unclean, 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 okay? So that they can warn other people that someone with leprosy, which was contagious, was coming, so that people can get out of the way because they didn't want to be infected. Okay, so for some of you, maybe your doorbell ding dong is ringing right now. Okay, there's just some type of bell that is going to be ringing to remind you of this reading that is here. But the divine wants you to understand that these people used to go to the churches, they could get the assistance that they needed, right? And they saw it like as a humiliation, of course, to be going around having to say unclean, unclean all the time. But at that time, the authorities felt that it was necessary so that the disease could get contained. But the divine is saying that the reason why you're hearing this, you're going to be getting that bing on your phone, that noise, that bell, notifying you that you have a message. You open up that message and it's a, hi, how are you doing? And you're like, wow, we haven't spoken in 2-3 years. We haven't spoken in 6 months. And you reply. And at first, maybe for a day or two, a week, the conversation is going fine. And you're like, okay, this person has changed. let's meet up for coffee. Let me invite them for dinner. They come for dinner. And then when they come for dinner, they're telling you, this has happened to me. This has happened to me. Can you help me? And you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't even have enough. But because you're kind, you're willing to assist. But the divine is saying that you need to understand that your kindness can be assisting this person without you having to dip your hands in your pocket. Maybe you telling them that they can go and fill out some government forms, okay, so that they can get help from and assistance from the government. Maybe you telling them that there's a job, I don't know, at that company, they're looking for people to come and work. I can help you fill out the form, or I can, whatever it is, but don't put your hand in your pocket, and be very cautious of the amount of time that you're willing to use and assist some people, because the divine is saying this reading is not meant to be like mean, like don't help other people, but there's a difference with helping someone who genuinely needs help and helping someone who is just a repeat offender. You give them the money, you give them the assistance, and you would never see this back again. You only see them when they come back to get more. So the divine is saying to you, when you get that notification, when that door at your house rings and you can see on the camera who it is, and you are not answering that door because you know what is going to be happening, you know how the conversation is going to be going, the divine is saying, go and take a spiritual bath, because you need a cleansing. There is just something energetically that is tying you to this person, and that entanglement that is there, you just need to cleanse that, or either do your cord cutting ceremony, okay, do your cleansing ceremony, your banishing ceremony, whatever it is that you need, go and do that so that you can be free of this karmic cycle that is here. So again, they are going to be back asking for forgiveness. Be ready about what you're going to say, because if you get caught off guard, you are going to be willing to open up your hand and to give what you have been working for. And before you know it, you are going to be infected with that scarcity mindset, because this person is not going to be coming back and giving you your money back anytime soon. You're going to have to fight for it, and you will not get it back. Okay? You just be cautious. And so the divine is saying, do not allow this disease to come into your home, to come into your finances, to come into your health. Just stay away, because this is going to be a very difficult energy to work with. So Capricorn, this is the message that I have for you. Okay, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And again, cord cutting ceremonies, banishing ceremonies, anything that you need is linked in the description box below. So what shall we say in our reading? We are going to be commenting period, because all the other people who didn't watch this reading to the end, they're going to be wondering, what is period all about? But you are going to know that you're starting to understand that people's behavior is a direct reflection about how they respect you, how they feel about you. When they need help, when they need assistance, they are sweet as pie. But when it is time for you to get your resources back, your money back, your time back, it is never going to happen. Or when it is time for you to be the one who goes and asks for assistance, it is not going to be available. So comment in the comment section below that you're understanding that when these people come back, the answer is going to be no, period. Okay? I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.